Hello there, it is Sherry from Twitter Painted with Paper, and today I'm here to share with you how I store my unmounted Kraftin Kimmie stamps. So Kraftin Kimmie stamps come to us unmounted, and there are a variety of reasons for that. Number one, and most importantly, we are able to keep down the shipping costs. And number two, we are also able to decide how we want to either mount or unmount our own stamps, and that's always nice. So I use these Avery Elle envelopes or storage pockets. There are 25 to a pack, and they fit the Kraftin Kimmie stamps perfectly. And the sizes of the pockets are actually 5 5/8 by 7 3/8. And so I just take a piece of cardstock and cut it down to fit the pockets. I'll trim off one side at 7 inches and then cut it in half at 5 1/2, and that will obviously give me 2 sheets to use to store my stamps on. The cardstock that I use is from Michael's, and it's a 110-pound cardstock. Very nice weight. You could just use regular cardstock, but I do like the heavier weight to this. And again, the stamps will fit perfectly into those envelopes, so I'm going to take one of the larger sets and just cut one of the images out of it. And first, though, I'll trim the purple sheet that has the images on it down to fit the envelope. And to do that, I'm just going to take a little bit off of each end so that I'm not cutting the image or the stamp name either. And then I'll just adhere that to the piece of cardstock. Now, if you wanted to mount your stamps, Kimmie also carries the supplies to do that with, and you could still use the same storage solution for those as well. Again, I just don't like to mount my stamps, so I'm showing you how I do mine. And then I'll just slide this into the storage pocket, and that's it. I can cut off what I need when I need it, and it's an easy storage solution for me, and it keeps everything neat and tidy, and everybody knows that space is important in our craft rooms and our craft spaces, so I like this solution for me. And I also picked up these storage boxes from, I think it was either Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one of the local home goods stores, and I keep them in here. And you can also see that I use a different storage folder too. These are the Tim Holtz storage folders. I don't like them as well. They're a little bit larger. They're meant to be kept in a binder. These are smaller. The Avery Elle ones are smaller, take up less space actually, and do exactly the same job. And I'm also going to share with you how I use an unmounted stamp. I use a piece of sticky adhesive. It's sticky on both sides. Kimmie is also going to stock that in the Kraftin Kimmie store, and I will link to that also. So I just take my acrylic block and draw the shape onto the sticky adhesive and apply my stamp directly to the acrylic block. And make sure to put the carrier sheet back onto your acrylic block when you're done. This is just a Fisker stamp press that I've also put a piece of sticky adhesive on there as well. And I know people say that they can use these for years. I'm not that lucky, but again, I do like that method for using my unmounted stamps. And I hope that I have helped you with your storage solution for your unmounted stamps and your mounted ones as well. And thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.